still in PJs. It is almost 10. It's one of those kinds of days. I'm gonna do a specific video today on breastfeeding. There's a lot of information that I wish I would have known, genuinely. If you're new to this channel, I am too. I just started it about 2 months ago. I did it mainly as a way to document life as he grows up, but I also really passionate about making other moms or other women feel like they don't have to be afraid. So if you feel alone, or you're afraid you're about to become a new mom, or you just want to see what life looks like with a baby, subscribe. Oh, the first thing I'll say that I wish I would have known about breastfeeding is getting breastfeeding friendly sleepwear, bra, and a night dress or a shirt, something that you can unbutton. When you're freshly postpartum in the hospital or at home, wherever you choose to deliver, you're waiting for your milk to come in. And there's also a level of discomfort that can come with breastfeeding at first. It did for me. I was putting like nipple cream, things that soothe that area. You need something to kind of tuck those things into. There's also absorbent pads that you can stick in your bra. All that being said, get a sleeping bra that you really like, that's comfortable, that makes it easy for those things right out the gate in the middle of the night when things are already pretty chaotic. You don't want extra stress or extra difficulty or discomfort. Still, 7 months later, I'm wearing my sleeping bras and my little night dresses. Get those before you give birth, for sure. Every product that I talk about in any of my videos, I have an Amazon storefront. I don't know if it's called a storefront or if it's just like my page, but I link everything down in the description. It's just one link, and everything in this video, all the products, will be in that breastfeeding essentials category. If you want to check that out, click that link, go check out all the products, and there's a ton of other stuff that's not breastfeeding related that I just really like off Amazon. Also, get a lactation consultant. If you're a first-time mom, Google is not going to be your friend. Seeing a lactation consultant and getting that figured out before you give birth, make sure that you have that resource when you need it, essential. Like everything that I learned about breastfeeding, I learned from my lactation consultant. So highly recommend doing that. This dry shampoo is the best. It's the IGK First Class Detox Charcoal Shampoo. Not breastfeeding related, but it's just the best. So another essential of mine. I do not have the time nor the energy to put a full face of makeup on every day. This stuff keeps my skin protected and gives me a little bit of a glow, that much. So this is my face before. Okay, take a good look. Another thing, milk supply is supply and demand. If your baby is suckling, it's such a weird word. Sucking stimulates milk supply. So the more that the baby is at your breast, the more likely you are for your milk to come in. If you have some milk stored up in the freezer, if you decide to give your baby a bottle, like for example, we do a bottle every bedtime just to ensure that my son is getting enough milk before he goes to sleep, you need to be pumping the same amount as you give them in the bottle. Because milk supply is supply and demand, convincing your body every time that you need to your body needs to know to produce milk when you feed your baby. So even if you're not breastfeeding at a certain point, you're feeding a bottle instead, you still need to be pumping during that the exact amount that the baby's getting, because that will tell your body to produce that much at that time of day. It's pretty crazy. I hope that makes sense. So this is my face before. It's not very much, but it's just a little something. I love this stuff. Do my little blush stick. My favorite nursing cover ever was the Ama nursing cover. I love it for a multitude of reasons. First reason is it's very breathable for your child. So if you're especially having a baby in the summer and it's hot outside, you need to have something breathable if you're out in public, or else they might get overheated. I also love that it can double as just a top. Like it's not an ugly, clunky nursing cover like I've seen. Going to be a ratty t-shirt kind of day. Okay? Something that also blew my mind about breastfeeding and my body was that you burn about 200 to 500 calories throughout a 24-hour period when your body creates milk. Now, you would think that that would really contribute to losing a bunch of weight after having a baby. And for some people it does. For me, it hasn't. And typically a woman's body holds on to extra fat storage while she's breastfeeding. So if you don't lose any weight while you're breastfeeding, that's normal too. Because of that, you don't want to go on any crash diets because your body is burning so many extra calories. So if you're thinking, I need to diet, lose this baby weight, and you're also breastfeeding and you're not getting enough calories, your body could actually start to decrease milk production. And of course, I'm not a doctor or a lactation consultant, but everything that I'm telling you, I was advised by my lactation consultant. Don't make drastic changes because of what I'm saying. Okay, this one also blew my mind. When you breastfeed, your body releases oxytocin. It's also called the love hormone. So what's insane is, I'm just gonna say it, during sex, oxytocin is released, right? Okay, you tracking? That is the love hormone, and it's called that because of that. That same chemical is also being released while you breastfeed. So you're getting this intense love, bond feeling while you breastfeed that helps you to bond to your child emotionally, and in turn, it helps them to bond to you. I genuinely did not realize how much I would love breastfeeding. I'm gonna be so sad when it's over, and I know that's not everyone's experience. It was very stressful at times thinking about milk production and things like that, but I just love that bond with him so much. So if you're a new mom and you're scared of breastfeeding, it's gonna be so great. It's gonna be hard at times, it's gonna be stressful at times, but it's going to feel so beautiful in the moment. And I'm sounding so cheesy, I know, but I really, really love breastfeeding, and I'm 7 months in now. Another one that blew my mind was that your breast milk has unique antibodies that it makes for your child's health. So if there's like the flu going around, this is wild. Your body will literally take in that information, like your boobs will take that information. It's so insane, okay? But I know it's true because someone professional told me this. Your body takes in the air as information, and if there's any disease or anything in the air that could affect you or your baby, your body creates antibodies that go into your breast milk and are fed to your child. Literally, your body is not only giving your baby milk, which is nourishment, but medicine for what specifically they need. It's insane. Your nipples take in also information from your baby's saliva, various things in your baby's saliva, and your nipple can read your baby's saliva to know what to make more of in your breast milk to heal whatever is going on in your child. Insane. Breast milk doesn't just have to be ingested to nourish the baby. You can put breast milk topically on them. Obviously consult your doctor, but most of the time when I ask my lactation consultant or my midwife, what do I do about this problem? 9 times out of 10, it was put breast milk on it. Another thing that really helps to start milk production is skin to skin. So having your baby pretty much constantly on you, bare-chested, it's the sweetest time ever. Even before your actual milk comes in, there is a substance called colostrum that does come out when you first have your baby. My milk supply didn't even come in for 5 days after my baby was born, which was really scary. I didn't know if my son was getting enough, but he was consuming colostrum, which is jam-packed of nutrients and fats and things that they need. It doesn't come out as easily as milk, but it is what comes out before milk. I said this in my last video, so if you're seeing this one and you've already watched that one, I might be doubling up on some things, but it's a really important point. Make sure you like your breast pump, your electric one, and make sure you like your hand pump. I got the Medela hand pump, and I have a little kit that I take with me on the go, and then I really, really like my electric breast pump, and I actually got it through insurance. There's a way that depending on what insurance you have, you can get it, and it was actually free for me. My son just woke up, so we're gonna go get him. Buddy! Hi! You ready to get up? Oh, you can't eat my hair. That's not gonna taste very good. I'm sure there are a lot of things that I forgot to say. Again, I could just do a part 2, part 3, you know, there's just always so much information about breastfeeding. Last thing I'll say is you'll figure it out, but I could not have figured any of it out without the help of my lactation consultant and the community around me. Definitely get those resources because you will thank yourself. I hope this was encouraging. You feel less scared about breastfeeding, or you feel inspired to want to try. Like I said at the beginning, this channel is for anyone feeling alone. Just know that you are not alone in this motherhood journey. And on that note, we'll see you next time.